So for this worksheet, it says determine if the first number is greater than, less than, or equal to the second number using what you have learned. So for number 1, these two numbers, clearly this one would be bigger because the first two digits are the same, but the second digit is 7, or the second digit is 0 and 7. The third and fourth digit is 0 and 7. And for this one, the third and fourth is 35. So 35 is greater than 7, so it would point this way. Next is number 2. The first number is the same, but the last three numbers are different. And this one is much bigger than this one, so it would point this way. For number 3, the first two are the same, but if you compare the last two, this one is much bigger because 98 is much bigger than 32. So it would point this way. Next is number 5. So for this one, the first two digits again are the same. And if you compare the last two digits, you could see that clearly 95 is much larger than 24. So it would point to 5,395. Next is the two numbers in the front are the same again. So if you compare the last two, 82 is much bigger than 42. So again, 6,582 would be much bigger than 6,542. Next is number 7. So the first two numbers here are again the same. So if you compare the last two, 21 and 29 are not that much far apart, but 29 is still larger than 21. So 8,429 is greater than 8,421. Next is number 8. So again here, the first two numbers are the same. So if you compare the last two, you could see that clearly 56 is bigger than 38. So it would point to the 4,856, not the 4,838. Again, this is not that much far apart, however 56 is bigger than 38. Next is comparing numbers of different lengths. So this is remembering the significance of place value. So you compare the numbers and point the sign whichever one should be bigger. So for number 1, clearly 799 is the bigger number because this has 2 digits and this has 3 digits. And 3 digits are much bigger than 2 digits. So the 3 digits will win, meaning 799 is bigger than 43. Next is number 2. This one has 4 digits, and this one has 3 digits, And clearly 4 is bigger than 3, so this one would win. 3,350 is bigger than 725. Next is number 3. This one has 2 digits, while this one has 4. So 4 is bigger than 2, so 5,631 would be bigger than 62. And it says, remember the significance of place value. So you can see that this one has much more numbers. Next is number 5. 214 has 3 digits. This one, 3,557 has 4 digits. So this one is much larger than the 3-digit one. And number 7, this one has 4 digits. And this one has 3 digits. And clearly 4 digits is bigger than 3 digits, so it would point this way. So 2,253 will be much bigger than 194 because of the place value. This has 4 place values, this has 3.